I had a client once that I taught how to hear the Spirit in him and how to guide and direct him. And the Spirit was really alive in him. He was an amazing man. And one day he was living his life outside the ministry and he was doing his thing. Well, you see, what happened was he had a temptation to go into he didn't ever tell me what it was. It was a strip club or something, and he was just walking by it. And as he's walking to it, and he had this temptation going on, the Spirit of God said to him this. He said, I love you. You're an amazing man. You're an amazing father. I will always love you. I live inside of you. I mean, he said all this stuff to him. And you know what he did? He still went in. He still indulged. And what happened was, the greatest thing that happens, he was very, very solemn and very feeling horrible about himself, beating himself up. But he came out of the establishment. And did you know the Spirit of God, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call him, said the same thing. Said, you're an amazing man. You're a great father. You're a wonderful husband. You're a wonderful disciple. Whatever he said to him. But he kept saying good things about him the whole time he was walking out of the establishment. And I think that's one of the greatest things we need to learn. It's not about being forgiven. It's about being loved. That his love, the Spirit's love, the source's love, it's just love, is greater than any love that you know. That love is what you need to learn. Not to give it away to anybody else, but to learn for yourself. Learning to love and learning how much he loves us is amazing change. There's 3 relationships you need to have in life. One is knowing the love the Spirit has for you. Number 2 is knowing the love that people have for you. And the third one is knowing and learning how much love you need to have for yourself. Because those 3 things, especially the first one and the last one, are major. Learning to love yourself is one of the most awesome things I've ever done in my life. I look in the mirrors and I go, Dale, I love you. It's going to be an amazing day. You watch this. And that's how it works. And you look right into your eyes. Well, see, if you want to really know how much he loves you, there's a picture in that Bible you read. It's in Luke 15. And it's the story of the prodigal son. You know, we always go, but, he forgave the sinner. And he gave, I got all that. He forgave the sinner. But if you look at it and see all the things that God, it's a picture of God. Remember, if you see Jesus, you see God, right? If you see me, you see the Father. So the point about this is if in Luke, the son took off, that whole radical, went crazy for a while, like the gentleman who I was talking about a minute ago, and then the son came back. The father never reminded him of his sin or his mistakes, we'll say. He never reminded him. He had tears in his eyes when his son showed up. He welcomed him back with a hug and loving arms. He was waiting for him to come back. But the greatest thing, he threw a party for him. He threw a party for him. And did you know, it's not in the book, but more than likely, that son never ran off again. He never ran off to Babylon, as you might call it, and slept with the hooahs. He never did it again, according to the word. You see, I dealt with a lot of addicts in my life. Almost 2,000. And many of them knew how much I loved them. Many of them would mess up and they would want to come back. And then they came back and I let them back. You see, it's about that. It's about knowing the Father's love for you. About knowing that He's not holding anything against you. He's not mad at you for your mistakes. He's madly in love with you. It says in Hebrews that he forgets them. They're not even, it's everlasting. His forgiveness is everlasting. But I think the problem is we don't know His forgiveness, but we don't forgive ourselves. That's key. You see, that's the magic of His love. That's the magic of the love we need to give to others. I'm not putting anything on you. But see, there's a problem with a lot of parents out there when it comes to their addicted children. Or maybe their gay children. And they write them off. Now, I got to give you, there's a time for you to let them go and fall into their flurries or whatever they call it, fall into their folly, and let them learn the lesson. I got that. But there's a time to forgive them and love them the way the Father has loved us. See, a lot of churches don't teach that. At least a lot of ones I was in. All they did was talk about this stuff. And don't do this and don't do that. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling degraded? Are you feeling put down? Maybe put yourself down. Can I tell you something? You're awesome. I don't care what you did. I ministered to pedophiles in my ministry. And pedophiles are hated by people and by the world. But those pedophiles were pedophiled on. They were hurt. Hurt people hurt people. I'm sorry. And the gentlemen that came in my ministry were loved. One of them actually committed suicide. He was so caught up in his stuff, and he had some legal issues going on. He thought he was going back to prison, which he never was, but he killed himself. He got a letter on a Wednesday afternoon, and he was gone by that night. He didn't run away. He hung himself. Because of the shame that the world put on him. But can I tell you? Felt really bad about that one. So, enough sadness. Know that you're loved. Know that you know the Father's love, and share it with others. Because that's what you need. I love you. Hang in there. And if you need to talk, hey, my email's on there. My YouTube channel's up there you can reach me at. My TikTok channel's right there you can reach me at. Love to talk. Love to help you. Have a great night. Have a great day. I love you.